Hello, everyone. My name is Bukky, and I'm holding a series of short interviews to look at the impact of coaching upon educators within our schools. Today, we've got a guest, Yamina Bibi, who is going to be sharing some of her coaching experiences within 5 minutes. So, welcome, Yamina.
Hi, Bukky. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you keeping today?
Very well. It's the last day of the Easter term, so woohoo!
Fantastic, fantastic. So, for those of the audience that don't actually know you, would you mind introducing yourself to the audience, please, and explaining what you do?
Oh yeah. Hi, I'm Yamina. I'm an assistant head teacher leading English at Forest Gate Community School. I also run the whole school coaching program, which and do some teaching and learning stuff here and there and everywhere. I'm also a Women Ed Network lead. I need to say that. I need to remember to say that.
Definitely fantastic, and a valuable member of it as well. So let's just go straight into the questions, as it's a short interview. What made you decide to actually receive coaching in the first place, external coaching support?
I was somebody who really lacked confidence. I suffered from what some may call the imposter syndrome. I was very highly critical of myself. I discovered the Women Leading Education DFE kind of program through Women Ed, and I discovered you, Bukky. And I remember searching the directory and seeing your name, and I just thought, I think this person might be the right person. I was following you on Twitter already. And so I was really excited at the prospect of having you as my coach. And so when I contacted you, and you said you were happy to do it, I really wanted to change the way in which I viewed myself, and the way in which I was limiting and holding myself back because of my own kind of view of myself, very hypercritical view of myself. So that's the reason I chose to seek out external coaching.
Okay, thank you. And I think the internal narrative that you mentioned, as well as the imposter syndrome aspects, is something that many of us can actually identify with. So what impact did coaching actually have upon you as an educator, Yamina?
Oh my goodness. I just think even now, Bukky, your coaching has just had a ripple effect. So I think we met 3-4 years ago, and it's been a while. And since that first coaching, as a result of you coaching me, I was able to get myself out there, and things that I would never have done, like speaking in assemblies, delivering CPD, setting up the whole school coaching program at my previous school, Sarah Bernal. That all was as a result of your coaching and the coaching I received, because I started to believe that I could do those things, and I started to kind of not mute but quieting that inner voice, that critical inner voice. And even now I believe that I'm in this position because of you, and I know you don't like to take credit for it. I know that I would, if it hadn't been for your coaching, and you've been supported even from that first coaching session to now, you've been supportive of my career. And every time I've needed you for interview practice, or any time where I'm feeling a bit low and down, I'll message you or call you, and you'll give that time freely to say, right, what's going on, and working through that with you, and having somebody there, knowing that somebody's got your back essentially, but it's non-judgmental and non-hierarchical. I think it's that I would not be an assistant head teacher if it wasn't for you. The advice you gave, but also allowing me to have that space to think and reflect. I just wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, Bukky. And I say that to everybody, and I know you don't like it, but it's the honest truth, I promise.
All right. Well, thank you, Yamina. I didn't expect you to say that. And just for members of the audience that are actually watching this, as I say to Yamina, I just supported a part of her leadership journey. And really what the coaching sessions were about were helping you to see and discover what was already there, your potential, so that you tapped into that and actually worked forward. So thank you so much. It's not meant to be like fangirling or anything like that. But
I didn't know I was going to say that.
It's great to hear as you say, the ripple effect of the coaching impact you actually had. So my last question to you, Yamina, is this: what advice would you give to someone who is probably unsure about coaching and the value of it, particularly if they're hearing some things that are may not actually sound like true coaching?
The key thing is to seek it out, learn more about it, but seek out a fantastic coach. And I was really lucky to discover Bukky through the DFE Women Leading Education program, but Women Ed definitely offer, and BAME Ed. offer free available coaching, and there are people out there who will and coaches out there who are trained to provide that coaching. So seek it out. Don't give up. Even if you've had a really maybe poor experience, don't just stop, because honestly, it's the best thing I've done. And I should shout out to Hannah Wilson as well, who's been coaching me as part of the Resilient Leaders element, to the point where now, because of Bukky and Hannah, I'm now becoming an accredited coach as part of the Resilient Leaders elements. And that would never have happened if I hadn't had coaching through Bukky and Hannah Wilson. So it's honestly the best thing I've done for myself personally, but also professionally as well. So do it, do it, do it.
Thank you so much. Positive point to end on. Thank you so much for your time, Yamina. And this draws to the end of our very first interview. So thank you again, Yamina.
Thank you.